What is going on, fellow farmers? Welcome back to another beginner's guide tutorial with your boy CJ Farms right here on Farmingsimulator 22. Today, guys, I'm going to be showing you how to plant and harvest your olives. Now, keep in mind, this is a lot like grapes. As you guys can see, it's a lot of the same machinery. The mulcher, the cultivator, the fertilizer. The harvester is almost the same. The only difference is, really, guys, is that we need a trailer. We're going to have this type of trailer for our olives. Now, if you go into the store and you want to find equipment for olives, you're going to go into the store, you're going to go down to others, I'm sorry, not others, go to packs, and then just go over here to olives, guys. Double click on that, and this is basically all the equipment that you need. This is the harvester I'm using right here. This is the Broad 9090X olive. So make sure that you're getting this one, because this harvester right here and the grape harvester, as you can see, are very similar. So it could be easy to get too confused, but just make sure that you just go to packs, go to olives, and this is the equipment you need right here. Now, the first thing that we're gonna have to do, and over here, one more thing, guys, before we get on with this tutorial. This is our olive plants. As you guys can see, there are olive trees. They are already planted. Now, if you want to plant your own olives, you're gonna go into the store, you're gonna go down to others, go to construction, and then go to production and go to orchards. And right here, as you guys see, this is your grapes, all right? But this right here, those three little trees are your olives. They're $130, okay? So here's what you can do with it. It's just like putting the grapes down, guys, just like it. So you can go like this, and you want to left click, and then just start kind of dragging it like this. And you can put these for, let me get turned around here. But you can put these for as long as you possibly want them to go, you know what I mean? So you can put like, you can put like a row. We'll put a row like right here, and you can go like that. Now, if you want to destroy this, say we want to destroy it, click demolish and just go like this by clicking it, and it will get rid of those olive plants just like so, just like that. So you can actually hold the left click button and drag it along it, and it'll do it. Let me show you what I'm talking about, like this. And if you just hold the left click button and go like this and drag it, oh, let me do it again. Demolish, demolish. Hold the left click button and drag it. It will take them all out. There we go. All right, so let's get out of that. Now, the first thing that we need to do when we're doing this is we want our grass to grow up into our olives a little bit, because the first step to this is mulching, okay? So we have to let the grass grow up just a tad bit. And if we look at our seasons menu, and my seasons are on, we look at our seasons menu and we go down to olives right here. You can see that you can plant olives from the beginning of March all the way to the end of June. Okay, now harvesting season for olives is going to be only in October. Okay, as you can see, there's a small season there in which you can harvest your olives, which is in October only. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna speed the time up here. I'm gonna grow the grass up a little bit, and once it grows, I'll bring y'all back to another video. All right, so as you can see now, we have some grass grown up here, which is exactly what you want when you mulch. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna grab our mulcher. Like I said, guys, I showed you a while ago where to find all this in the store. I'll show you again, just in case I didn't show everything. But if you go into the store, guys, and just go to packs and go to olives, you'll find everything you need right here. And there is that mulcher again right here. This is the mulcher. Now, you can pick any mulcher you want, but I would recommend getting the small one, depending on how far apart you put your olive plants. As for me, when it comes to my vineyard and my olive plants, I like putting them close together. That way I don't have to use, big machinery on it. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into our tractor, if it'll let me get in here. There we go. And we're going to start up. And this is what you want to do. Now, when you mulch, the point of mulching is you want to mulch the ground. You want to mulch the part of the ground that's grown. So this is what you want to do. We're going to drop it down, and we're just going to turn it on. And guys, you can see I got my help window up there for you. And you're just wanting to mulch the grass here, okay? So I need to probably get over a little bit. And you want to try to stay as close to that grapevine as you possibly can. I'm sorry, not the grapevine. Not the grapevine. The olive branch. And then you're going to go down this side here. And we got to get really, really close. Let me get really close. So if you guys miss anything like I did there on the side, you probably have to go back and get it. but just make sure you're as close as possible to that olive tree. You might be a little close, but at least you know for a fact that you're getting everything. So, and you're not going to get every little spot. Just keep that in mind. But once I get done mulching all this up, guys, I'll bring y'all back in the video. All right, so as you can see, it is all nice and mulched. Now, like I said, guys, you're not going to get every little single spot like this right here. I'm not going to take the time to back up and try to fight myself on getting those little spots because it's just not going to happen. As you can see, there are spots that you're not going to get. But that's just the nature of the beast, man. That's the nature of the beast. So, what is next for getting these grapes? I keep saying grapes. I'm so sorry, guys. Olives. What is the next step to getting these olives ready? So the next step we want to do is we want to cultivate. Okay, and we're just going to pull up now. When you cultivate, all right, you will kind of see a little bit of a texture start to form once you start cultivating. And careful, guys, don't do like me and hit the olive branches. But you will notice that when you drop this cultivator down and you start cultivating, if I can get my tractor to possibly go, because those branches will catch you. Now, as you guys can see, there's the texture where it shows that you're cultivating the olives. And I try to stay as close as possible, but at the same time, I don't want to get too close because if I do, I tend to get stuck. All right, so now on this part right here, it probably doesn't hurt just to go down to the middle, just like this right here. You're just going to cultivate them, and like I said, you're going to see that texture right there, like it's digging dirt. All right, so get this right here, and then I'll just keep you guys in the video here because we're almost done with the cultivating anyway. So next step to this is going to be fertilizing. You'll just need that fertilizer tank that I showed you guys how to get in those packs. That's the fertilizer you want. So you will notice that texture there, and then we are done cultivating. Yeah, it doesn't take long, depending on how long your row of olives are, or how far out you have them stretched. It's depending on how long it takes to get it done. But being the fact this tutorial, I do them very short. I try to keep them short and sweet. Now, fertilizer, okay? So you're going to need a liquid fertilizer. I believe it is liquid fertilizer for this. I will double check, but I will tell you guys it is liquid fertilizer. And keep in mind, guys, you can also spray. You can also do herbicide on these to kill off the grass and stuff. So you keep that in mind. I normally do herbicide. But just to let you guys know, I'm not going to do it in this tutorial, but just to let you guys know, you can do herbicide. You can do herbicide whether you're doing olives or whether you're doing, grapes. Either one you can do herbicide on. But I'm going to go ahead and fertilize this, guys. Once we get to the next step, I'll bring y'all back in the video. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So far, we have let the grass grow. We have mulched. And we have cultivated, and we have now fertilized. You guys can see our yield bonus is plus 75%. That's a good thing. That is a good thing. If you have any type of yield bonus at all, especially if it's 50% and above, that is a good thing. Now, the way to increase your yield, the best way to increase your yield is to put some bees. Lay down some bees for your harvest. Any kind of harvest that you have will increase. If you have bees anywhere near that field, or your olives or whatever it is, it will increase the yield bonus, okay? So just keep that in mind. We are 50% fertilized. Now, our next step that we're going to do is we're going to actually be harvesting the grapes with that machine right over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed time up here. I'm going to let the olives grow. We will be doing one more state of fertilizer before we harvest. So once it gets to about the first growth state, I will bring you all back in the video and we'll do our second state of fertilizer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I accidentally went a little bit too far. As you can see, the olives are ready to harvest, but what you want to do on the second state of fertilizer, you put down your first state of fertilizer after you mulch, cultivate, then you want to fertilize, right? And then after about the first growth state, you want to fertilize again, and then you will not need any more fertilizer after that until they are ready to harvest. So that's going to affect my yield bonus on this, but it is what it is. I just let the time go by on me too fast, but they're ready to harvest. So next step is going to be harvesting. So let's go ahead now. You are going to need a trailer. I did decide, now if you go into the store, and I'll show you guys what I mean because it's a different type of trailer. but it does the same thing. If you go back in your store and go to packs and go to olives, the trailer it recommends is this one right here. And there's nothing wrong with this trailer. It's just that my specific preferences, I don't like this trailer because of this axle right here. I don't like the way it turns. It makes it extremely difficult to back up. So what I did is I went into the store and I went up to trailers, and this is the trailer that I'm using right here, the TDK 301 RP Rudolph. This is the one I'm using right here, and if you go back and you click on it, you will see right here, where are they? Let me go back. You will see olives. Oh, they are right here, guys. There goes the olives right there. But you can use pretty much any of these trailers, and if it has that little emblem right there, then you are good to go, okay? So next step is going to be harvesting. Let's jump into our harvester. And when you get into here, you want to start it up. And if you look in your window up there, it'll tell you to unfold the harvester. That's exactly what you want to do. All right, so like I said, guys, not much different than grape harvesting. Let's go ahead and let's pull up here, and we are going to turn it on. And you just want to take this down to the center of the vine very carefully. I believe in my grape tutorial, I actually got my harvester stuck on one of the grapevines, but you just got to be real careful, guys. It is easy to get these vehicles stuck, which is why they make them raised up and spread out like that. So, all right, there's that, and we're gonna go back. Oh, I turned too much. That is so cool. Look at that. It's so cool. All right, and again, we're going to turn it on, and we're going to drive down through the middle of the olive branches here. And you can go cruise control if you want, guys, and just kind of drive it. I normally do cruise control when I'm doing harvesting, cultivating, fertilizing, stuff like that. I normally do cruise control. Just seems to make it a lot easier. Now, the only thing I normally do cruise control on is when I'm belling, because it can get very finicky when you bell. Now, next step is we are going to dump these into the trailer, okay? So once that gets done doing its thing, and which it is done, as you guys see, we don't have very much olives. We have 8% olives, but we probably would have gotten a little more had I dumped that the other state of fertilizer onto the field, but that was my mistake. So let's go ahead and dump the olives into the, let me back it up here. And dump it into the trailer. Is it going to let me do it? There we go. Okay, it wouldn't let me do it for a minute. I don't know why it wouldn't let me do it. Would not let me do it on my controller, but it let me do it on the keyboard. So, a little strange, but it did it. And I'm going to show you guys where to sell these at. Best place. Now, I am on Elm Creek, guys. Keep that in mind. So, it is going to vary. We're going to fold that back up. So it is going to vary depending on what map you're on, where you're going to take it to. And if you get the tractor here, you'll see you have 1% olives in here. That doesn't make any sense, but 8% in the... Okay, anyway. Because different size, sure. Okay. Duh. All right, so if we go on to the menu and we go down to our prices here, to our little icon here, and you go down to, where are they at? Olives, right here. So this is going to be the place... on Elm Creek that you can sell them. So go Crest Valley, the Grocery Mart. I think it's Grocery Mart or Grocer Y Mart, whatever. And then you got the oil mill here. But these are the places you can sell your olives, okay? But this is your sell points. But that is pretty much it when it comes to growing and harvesting your olives, guys. I do apologize. I forgot to put down my second set of fertilizer, as that would have made a huge difference in the yield itself. And that is pretty much it. Now, if I'm not mistaken, don't hold me to this, but if I'm not mistaken, as I've not done too much testing on this, I think you can prune these afterwards, just like you do the grapes. So if you go into the store and go back down to packs, let me look at the olive packs again and see if they actually have a pruner. They do not. But if we go over here to grapes, we can find that pruner right here. And I'm pretty sure these can be pruned. Just don't hold me to that. I haven't done too much studying on it, but from what I've done with grapes, it's the same type of tree, same type of planting, same type of harvest. It looks to me like they can be pruned again. So, but anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this tutorial. Be sure you subscribe if you're new, smash that like button for me, and click that bell and click all so you know exactly when I post new content. Until next time, guys and girls, stay safe, stay awesome, and be humble. I will see you all in the next video.